So welcome to the training protocol. Our training system is based off one important training principle called progressive overload. That means that over time you'll be lifting a little bit heavier than before, and through adaptation it forces the muscle to grow a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger. More muscle equals better health, better capacity to lose fat, and generally just look better. Now it's important to note that you do not grow in the gym. Your aim in the gym is to break down muscle fibers, and through proper rest and nutrition, that's when the body repairs itself. So at the moment, get in, do your thing, and get out. At this stage, you should not be hanging around in the gym more than 3 to 3.5 hours a week. Now, obviously you'll need access to a gym or a decent home gym with a bit of equipment. Your first 4 weeks will be about learning the basic lifts correctly, the deadlift, the squat, the bench press, and 2 pull movements for your back. Your program would be a push-pull legs split over 3 days. You will concentrate on form, technique, and developing the mind-muscle connection, and also make sure to track your progress. Alright, so what is the mind-muscle connection? Let's do an experiment. Put a few fingers on your bicep and just bend the elbow. Commit that sensation to memory. You don't even think about it, just bend it a couple of times. Now, same thing, but this time, before you bend your elbow, I want you to squeeze your bicep, squeeze the forearms as if you're holding a dumbbell, and then bend the elbow. Feel the difference? You should feel the bicep a little bit harder. So that's almost activating the bicep a little bit more, all right? And that's developing mind-muscle connection. So the first and the second movement, the bicep's still working because it has to. The role of the bicep is to flex your elbow and supinate your hand. So it doesn't matter if you're doing this or that, bicep's working. But the second time, the bicep is working harder. It's recruiting more muscle fibers, and that takes practice. So that's the mind-muscle connection. Well, then you might be thinking, well, can't I just curl the broomstick and squeeze my bicep and do 100 reps and get massive guns? Well, the answer is no, because you still need to apply load, volume, and intensity to your workouts. Alright, so the first 4 weeks, your job is to track your workouts, your weights, your reps, and your sets. I mean, how many times have you seen a PT with their client and they're just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the PT has no idea what their client has done in the previous week? Well, isn't that their job to track their records? With 28 to Life, we'll give you a structured workout. Your job is simply to lift the iron and track your results and track the data. We'll adjust accordingly and send it back to you, usually on a Sunday, so make sure it's done before then. Now, after your free trial, we'll use the data gathered in the first 28 days to develop your next program. If you don't track your workouts and your results, we'll assume that you're simply not doing them, and we'll give you a gentle nudge. Your homework now is to make sure you've signed the waiver and also study these next 5 videos, which includes your deadlift, your squat, your bench press, and 2 pull movements for your back. All right, let's get to work.